I mean, theoretically, China can request that. They've always been, pushing us to, to change that, and we've been always pushing back on the request, explaining that this is our sovereign decision that doesn't go against their our treaties or anything like that. So for them, it's a matter of principle.
Yeah.
If the government would decide to give in to that, it would be difficult for me. I mean, it would be an enormous mistake, and it would be difficult to imagine successfully fostering the relationship between Taiwan and Lithuania further. At least for me, maybe I'm too harsh, but that's a way. China wants to develop a system, a global system, where the countries would only be able to do the thing that China thinks that they should be doing. In principle, limiting country sovereignty to a point, via economic coercion, political coercion, diplomatic coercion, so that you are not allowed, even within the framework of international treaties, you are not allowed to do certain things because suddenly China would draw a red line for you. So and we witnessed that firsthand. So whenever I was asked, would you like a better relations with China? Yeah, I mean, we've never asked for worse relations. So they decided to sanction us. They decided to to close down our embassy, and other things. I mean, they decided, and they can decide differently. It's up to them. They have this ability. I wouldn't object. The question is whether we are doing certain things trying to please China. There have been instances where countries would apologize, bend the knee, so to say, in order to kind of, admit something, even though nothing wrong has been done. So I would be really disappointed if that were to happen in my country's case, especially for the government, currently that is way more pragmatic, I would say. Then my foreign policy was what I call the values-based foreign policy. Not everybody's like that, but I mean, so to show that that there are practical elements in our cooperation would be good path forward. Now, I mean, if for any reason, either for the for the things that my government is doing, or Lithuanian government is doing, or for the lack of interest from Taiwan side, if we would start to drift apart, clearly the winners would be Beijing.
Yeah.
That is, they would like to show that it's just these friendships do not last. They want to show that.
Exactly.
And I would be very, very upset if they would get this victory. I hope they won't.